The Golden Fish, a Russian folktale.
Once upon a time, an old man and an old woman lived in a shabby cottage on an island in Russia. The old man was a fisherman, but in spite of his efforts, he caught barely enough to keep the two of them alive. One day, something amazing happened. My tired body aches from casting my net into the sea day after day. Today my net feels heavier than usual. Perhaps tonight the old woman and I will have full bellies.
But when the old man dragged up his net, it was empty except for one little fish, a bright golden fish.
Don't hurt me, old man. Let me go back into the deep blue sea and I'll be useful to you. I'll do whatever you wish. You need only to free me.
I need nothing from you. Go back and swim in the sea.
So the old man set the fish free and turned toward home where the old woman was waiting.
How much did you catch today?
Nothing. I did catch one very curious little golden fish. It spoke in a human voice, asking me to let it go back into the sea and offering to do for me. Whatever I wished, I asked for nothing and set it free.
Oh, you old fool. Good luck falls from the sky and you haven't the sense to grab it. You could have asked for bread at least.
The woman gave the man no peace until he returned to the sea and called out the golden fish. Fish, oh fish!
What do you need, old man?
The old woman is very angry with me and has sent me for bread.
Go home, you'll have bread aplenty when you get there.
When the old man returned home, there was indeed plenty of bread.
How can I be happy with bread when my washtub has sprung a leak? I can't do the washing. Go back to your golden fish and ask it for a new washtub.
The old man returned to the sea.
Fish, oh fish!
What do you need, old man?
The old woman sent me. She wants a new washtub.
All right, you'll have a new washtub when you arrive home.
And when the man returned home, there stood a new washtub, but his wife was still upset.
This house is about to fall down upon us. Go back to your golden fish and tell it to build us a new house.
Again, the old man returned to the sea.
Fish, oh fish!
What do you want?
Build us a new house. The old woman's angry and won't give me any peace. She says she won't live in the old cottage anymore.
When the old man approached home, he saw the place of the cottage. Now stood a brand new oak house with beautiful carved eaves.
Oh, you old fool. Do you think I can live in this house and remain a poor fisherman's wife? Go back to that golden fish and tell it that I want to be a fine lady so that people will do as I tell them and bow when they meet me.
With the woman's angry voice following him, the man went to the sea. Fish, oh fish!
What do you need, old man?
The old woman gives me no peace. She's gone quite mad. She demanded to become a fine lady now.
Very well, go home now and all will be done.
As the old man neared home, he was surprised to see that his oak house had been replaced by a large stone house with many servants, and that his wife was now a fine lady, wearing expensive clothes. He greeted her hopefully.
Hello, wife.
This old fisherman dares to call me a fine lady. His wife, how improper. Servants, remove him at once.
The old man was dismayed. He'd done so much for his wife, and looked how she treated him.
I bring her good fortune, and she feels she's better than I am and refuses to consider me her husband. Soon the old woman wished to be greater than a fine lady. She commanded her servants to bring the old man to her.
Old man, go back to the golden fish and tell it I want to be the queen.
The old man went back to the sea feeling very unhappy.
Fish, oh fish!
What do you need, old man?
My older woman has demanded to be the queen. She's become unkind and greedy.
Cheer up. Go home now and all will be done.
When the old man returned home, instead of a stone house, he saw a towering palace with a golden roof. On top, on a balcony, sat an old woman just like a queen, surrounded by generals and governors. After some time, the old woman grew tired of being a queen. She ordered the soldiers to find the old man and bring him to her.
Listen to me, you old fool. Go to the golden fish and tell it this, I don't just want to be the queen. I also want to be the mistress of all the seas, so that all the seas and all the fish obey me.
The old man tried to object, but his wife would not listen. So reluctantly he went down to the sea once more. Fish, oh fish!
This time no golden fish appeared, so the old man called out again.
Fish, oh fish!
Again no fish.
Fish, oh fish! Suddenly the sea began to churn. The water changed from clear blue to deep black. The golden fish swam up to the shore.
What do you mean, old man?
The old woman has gone completely mad. Now she wants to be the mistress of the sea, ruling all the waters and commanding all the fish.
This time the golden fish did not reply. It turned and vanished into the deep black sea, not knowing what else to do. The old man headed back to the palace, but the palace was gone. In its place stood a small, shabby cottage. Inside, the old woman sat in ragged clothes. They began to live as they had before.
Each day I go down to the sea, but never again do I see a golden fish. I've seen great wealth, but no happiness. It is better to be content with a crumb than to have a feast with no joy.
The end.